be prepared for a nip slip because it's gonna happen. Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emma. I make health and lifestyle videos and I upload every Wednesday and Sunday. Today's video is going to be a bikini haul, which is definitely getting me in the summer mood. I have loads of different brands here. I've got something from ASOS, Pretty Little Thing, Boohoo, literally everything. I will obviously link everything that I mentioned down below as always, so you can easily find them all. I'm pretty sure that they're still like all available and in stock and everything like that, which is brilliant. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe because it really helps my channel and would really just make my day really. So I'll obviously talk through all the bikinis on here, tell you what I think about them. I have tried them all on already, but I will also include a little cutaway clip of me wearing them because that is definitely way more helpful than me just holding them up. So the first one I'm going to show you guys is one that you may have already seen before if you watched my May favourites video, which I will link somewhere around here, or follow me on Instagram. You will have seen it because I've posted it on there as well. And that is this one from, oh, I've got hair in my mouth, sorry, there we go. This one from Boohoo, and it is this beautiful little one-shouldered kind of like t-shirt almost. It's in this really beautiful light sage green colour, and obviously it just cuts onto one shoulder. A really beautiful buttery soft material, and the bottoms as well obviously match, and they are really nice and high on the leg, which I find really flattering, and they're not like super cheeky. You will see in this video that I'm not like a super daring person when it comes to my bikinis. I don't wear like a thong on the beach or anything like that, but I don't mind having like a little bit of cheek out, but nothing too, you know, crazy. I'm absolutely obsessed with this one. It's one of my favourites. It's so simple but super classic, and I just think that it will look beautiful on so many body types as well, which is really nice, especially if you want like a little bit more coverage. I think this is a really good option. The second one I've got is probably the brightest bikini I have ever owned, and is this orange one. This is from Pretty Little Thing. I really stumble over that one all the time. This is from Pretty Little Thing. It's not quite as high on the leg as the other ones, but it does sort of, you're able to sort of wear it on your hip if you want, or you can pull it up and wear it a bit higher, which is what I personally prefer to do. You'll see during these clips that I do like a certain style of bikini, and that is that higher leg. I find it's a lot more flattering on my body shape personally. I really love the curve on the top as well. I think it's really flattering on your boobs. I will say, however, if you're buying this bikini, be aware that there is not a lot of coverage on the boobs, and be prepared for a nip slip because it's gonna happen unless you are smaller chested. Although I don't have massive boobs, guys, you know this. I am president of the Itty Bitty Titty Committee and I still have struggles with these, so just something to be aware of. I feel like even if I got it in a bigger size, it wouldn't really work because the actual like band of it would be too big, if that makes sense. My boobs just fall at the bottom. But yeah, there's not loads of coverage, so not one for sort of swimming or playing volleyball or anything, because things would definitely fall out is what I'm saying about that. And then another one from Pretty Little Thing is this one, and I haven't worn anything like this before, so this is very interesting. So the bottoms are this kind of, god, my hair is driving me crazy today. The bottoms are, these look so long. It's hilarious how long they look, but again, they are high on the leg, and they're just white, very simple. I really love a simple classic bikini because I feel like, I don't know, I just love classic anyway. As you can see, I'm a big fan of the white tee, but I think also with bikinis, obviously I live in the UK, so I do not get that much of a chance to wear bikinis, so I like things that will still be in style like in the years to come kind of thing, so I can wear them again, which is less so with the ones like the orange one, which might be a little bit more of a trend piece. But yeah, I love the sort of tortoiseshell buttons on these. I think it's really cute. The only thing I don't like is the band around the top, so it's got this kind of like, rather than the other ones sort of all go as one, if that makes sense, one piece of material, this has a band, and then the actual bits that cover you up are sort of attached to this band, and there's something about the band that I'm not massively keen on. I don't think it's quite as flattering as the other ones. And then to go with that is this top, so it's basically just like a little crop top, and I really like this. I'd wear it literally as a crop. Again, it has those buttons, and you could have this if you wanted to have like a little bit more coverage. This would be a really good option because you could button it all the way to the top if you've got maybe a little bit more cleavage you want to cover up. Obviously you don't have to cover up if you've got a lot of cleavage, just go for it, get it all out, but I just mean if you want to, if you feel more comfortable like that. I like it with a few buttons undone. The only thing obviously about this is if you get this wet, it is going to go literally completely see-through, so just be prepared to free the nip, which, you know, there's nothing wrong with that, but just letting my girls know that that is what's going to happen. It's got a little pocket here as well, which I think is very cute. And my last one from Pretty Little Thing is again a very, very bright one, and this is such a beautiful colour. I love this colour with my hair. Like, I don't know, I think there's something really nice about like bleach blonde hair and then this sort of like fuchsia pink. I think is really cute. These are like a very typical bikini fabric. They're very almost shiny, and they're not the greatest quality. Again, these you could pull sort of up higher, and they've got this very thin string on the side. And the top, I actually love the style of the top, but the quality, you guys, is atrocious. This is the worst quality. I think the worst quality item I've ever bought in my whole life. It's awful, but I just love the colour and I really love the shape, so I've ended up keeping it, which is probably very stupid of me, but hey ho. So the top is this little triangle bikini, and I just really like the way this looks on my boobs. I don't know, I think that it's quite flattering the way it sits, and it's just kind of string back and all that kind of thing. However, I literally haven't worn this. I've just sort of tried it on a couple of times. I haven't used it or anything, and it is falling apart, which is atrocious, and it's such bad quality, you guys. It's terrible. So honestly, I wouldn't really recommend. I'm gonna sew it back up, and I do still really like the colour. That's the main reason why I've kept it, because I think this colour is just stunning, absolutely stunning. I love it. Next we have got this kind of, what they called, it's like a stretchy material, and it's got a specific name and I've completely blanked on it. I don't know, but this is a very classic bikini, again one that you can wear every year and it's never going to go out of style, and it is this, yeah, really stretchy material. So this bikini it's from ASOS, it comes in one size, which at first I was very dubious about, like, you know, like one size does not fit all. Sorry, I just had to go do something for my mum, so I'm like out of breath, God. I don't know if I'm in the same position, but we'll start again. What was I saying? Yeah, when I go into Brandy Melville, I'm always like, people, one size, it's just not going to fit people. However, this one I do think would fit a lot of sizes, because it is so stretchy. These look really, really long. It's hilarious how long they look, but again, they are high-waisted. They come up really nice and high actually, and because they're stretchy, you can kind of, no matter how tall you are, because I'm 6 foot tall, you can pull them always to where they kind of need to be, or where you prefer them to be, which I really like, because a lot of the time high-waisted stuff on normal people is not necessarily high-waisted on this gal. So I really like that. Yep, so those are that is the bottoms, and then the top is the same material, and it's just a really simple bandeau top, which I really like. If you're not super confident about your stomach, if that's one of the areas you're a little bit more sort of aware of or self-conscious about, then these kind of styles are really cute, because they kind of, there's only sort of a smaller gap between your boobs and your like hips kind of thing, but the rest of it's sort of covered up. So I think this will be really amazing just as like a comfy thing. Like, you know, sometimes when you're feeling a bit bloated and you're going on the beach and you're just not feeling your best, maybe, I think these would be really good for that, because you feel like you're a little bit more covered, and also it's just comfy because it stretches to your body, which is fabulous. I really like these, and I would actually get these in other colours. They do loads of colours, so if you don't like black, if you think that's a bit boring, then they do it in like lilac and all sorts of different colours, so you can get something a little bit more interesting than me. And then speaking of black, this one is very similar, and I'm a little bit confused because I've somehow ordered this in the wrong size. So I've ordered it, I think it's like 2 sizes too big, which is not ideal. However, because it is a string bikini, it can, I think I can make it work, and kind of pull it in a little bit tighter, but I may have to send this back because it is a little bit too big, but it has a lot of coverage, which is nice. Sometimes if I do want more coverage, I find that getting a string bikini in a bigger size can work really well, because obviously you can just tie it tighter so it actually fits on you, but it just covers a little bit more if that's something that you want. But I do think this is a little bit big for me. And also there's the top, which is again just another black bandeau. However, I kind of got them thinking I would prefer one to the other, and I definitely do prefer the first one. I don't know, I feel like I just prefer the material of it. This is kind of ribbed, but I think also it depends on how you prefer the bottoms. I know some people really like a string on the side, so whatever is your preference, but I personally like the first one. And the last bikini that I've got here, I've saved like my fave till last. I am absolutely obsessed with this one. I got it from ASOS, but the brand is called Twin with a double I in the middle, and it is just beautiful. It's really high quality. Like, if I compare this to the Pretty Little Thing one, it's just apples and oranges, apples and pears, apples and oranges. I think it's apples and oranges. Two very different things basically. And this is such a pretty, I don't know, really classic style and really classic colours. It's white and grey, kind of this checked sort of print. Again, it is high leg, which I absolutely love, and it's got this little buckle on the back, so it is still kind of a trend piece. Obviously there are loads of buckle bikinis at the moment, but I don't know, there's something a little bit more classic, and I think the quality of this means that it will last really, really well, which I love. And then the top again has this kind of like scoop neckline. At the front again you have a buckle which sits just under the boob, so you do have a little bit of under boob going on, which I think is really, really nice actually. I prefer under boob to like regular cleavage, if that makes sense. I think this is a really nice shape. It just sits really nicely on the body, and again the quality is just phenomenal, so I would highly recommend that one. So those are all the bikinis that I bought recently. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it was helpful. If you are obviously going on your holidays, I'm very, very jealous. Let me know which one is your favorite in the comments down below. I think definitely the first and the last are my two absolute faves at the moment. I love them, although the colours of the other ones are kind of cool as well. If you did enjoy this video, then please give it a thumbs up because it really supports my channel. I will also link all of my social medias down below, including my Instagram, because I'm probably most active on there, to be honest. I hope you'll have an amazing week, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.